Hey, when Jesus was asked, what is the great commandment in the law? Here's how he responded. You might remember this. He said, to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. In other words, with everything you've got, to love God. That's the first commandment. And the second is like it, to love your neighbor as yourself. But it's the second one. It's not the most important one. And on those two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. In other words, the entire Old Testament, the whole Old Covenant, is summed up by those two commandments. However, listen to what we've done in the American church, in the church in the West especially. We have exchanged that first great commandment for loving ourselves. That is why you sin. You wonder sometimes, why do I keep sinning, or why do I keep doing bad things that I don't want to do? It's because you might as well change that first commandment to say, I will love myself with all my heart, soul, mind, and strength. Most people love themselves. Maybe this is you today. Way more than you love God. Way more. You please your flesh at every opportunity. The devil just tempts you a tiny bit in a certain area of weakness, and you just cave. You just give in immediately. You wonder why people are into sexual immorality and lying and covetousness and stealing and not honoring their parents, and they have a bad mouth, and they watch things they shouldn't, listen to things they shouldn't, go places they shouldn't, do things they shouldn't. Maybe I'm talking to you today. You can't love yourself more than you love God. In fact, think about the greatness of Jesus Christ. You ought to love him far above yourself and far above everything else. No one compares to him. He is the God of the Bible, is the one true God. And there is no other. And here's where we also go wrong, and where you might be going wrong today too. Sometimes people wonder, well, why is there so much lying and deception? And, people making people think you're one way when you're not, or telling not the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Why do we sin with others? It's because we have mixed up and we've flipped the two greatest commandments. In other words, we've taken 1 and 2 and flipped them around. We put others and love others even above God. See, it has been well said that if you fear God more, you'll fear men less. And here's the thing, if you love God more, you'll love other people more, and you can't switch those around. The moment you start loving others and trying to care about what they think and how they feel about you, and you're worried about hurting their feelings and this or that, you'll lie to them, or you'll tell them you'll do things that are not right because you're loving them more than you love God. Our love for God, your love for God, must be above anyone else and above yourself.